Welcome back, heroes, to an interesting idea today. I'm going to be doing a roulette challenge to where, and I'm going to start a timer here in just a moment, but every couple of hours, we're going to be swapping games and trying out different challenges for those games. So we've got 3 on deck for you. We've got Elden Ring Reborn, which we've put on the channel before. We've got Palworld, which we've done, and Elder Scrolls Online, which we've done, but really haven't gotten back into a whole lot. So what we're going to do to start off is we're going to be able to spin this wheel. It'll pick one of those 3. Then I have different challenges based on those games up here, so that then when we get in, every 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark, whatever feels natural for us, we're going to spin that wheel, and it's going to activate a new challenge for that game. I've also got a goal set up on the channel for today, guys, to where I'm looking to try and get 10, but, you know, if we get more, awesome. But anybody who does a super chat gets to give me a challenge for the game that we are in, and those challenges will be until we swap games. So that can make this super tricky. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and spin for the very first game. And it looks like it's going to be Elder Scrolls Online. So let's get that pulled up. And we'll go ahead and take that off. Hit play. All right. And then once we get logged in, we'll go grab us a challenge. So I'll be starting a whole new character for ESOs for the purposes of this deal. What? There we go. And just because I don't need this character. There we go. That way we have room for this challenge mod. Alright. So let's pull our challenges up. There we go. Let me find the one that is for here. Nope, that's Reborn. There we go. All right, so it can be any one of these 5 that we're going to start off with. It could be roll swap, remove all armor for the next 15 minutes, which is going to be easy at the beginning. I have to craft 10 things before we can do anything. There's no fast travel, which means I can only go to places by running, taking boats. That's pretty much it. Or there's a Gatherer's Quest. So what it means by Gatherer's Quest, just so you guys know, if we land on it, I have to stop what I'm doing, and I have to only gather materials until we've gathered roughly 20 nodes of one type. So, like, I have to get either 20 nodes of iron, like smithing materials, or 20 wood, or 20 plants, something of that nature, and then we can continue on whatever quest we're on. So if that rolls during our time in this game, that's what we'll get. So what is going to be our first challenge? It looks like crafting marathon. I'm actually going to change that. Hold on. Let's just go back to Subdued Plus. Alright, so we got Crafting Marathon as our role. So, there we go. Alright, then we're going to create a new character. That just means that right off the rip, I have to build whatever we're going to do. I'm going to hit... Let's see... Yeah, we'll make a girl character. Why not? I still haven't gone and given myself the Arcanist for this. Let's go just because I don't play it all that often. Do we want to go Warden? I want something that's easily adapted. You know what? We'll go Necromancer. Because Necromancer is the most easily adaptable. So if we need to go heals, if we need to go DPS, if we need to go tank, we're going to have skills everywhere. So I like that. Gibbs. Challenge. See if it lets me do this. Challenge. Run. There we go. And then I'm just going to randomize appearance until I see something. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to get rid of that eye patch, though. There we go. That screams Orc Necromancer, right? Got like this undead look on it. Yeah, I like that. All right. Let's hit create. We will go ahead and play. No, we're going to skip the tutorial. I think we're going to start off with two-handed weapons for this. So I'm going to craft me some medium and heavy armor. Let's claim all this stuff. Skill points, claim rewards, future rewards. I'm going to do stamina. That might sound controversial because if we have to go tank later or if we need to go... Okay, that's fine. Notifications, daily login. I've missed a whole bunch this month, but I'm not really worried about it. What else? What is this? Oh, more flowers and then a couple trees. We did finish... I don't know if I ever showed you guys in the thing. I did finish this and we did get the house. So... maybe next month that will be a challenge that we do to try and do it all in one day. Okay. Main downside is we actually have a chest that gives us loot. Inventory. We have this. Can't use any of it because we have to craft our stuff. And we got to craft 10 things. So. All right. Now, we've done a bunch of these quests before, but yeah, so the primary reason why I want to start off with two-handed weaponry is because, though not normally done for tanking, it can be used for tanking, which is pretty dope. Oh, we gotta start us a timer. Hold up. Let me see if I can... timer. Now, I will admit, I am not fancy when it comes to knowing how to do this on the streaming platform stuff. I wish I was, but I have no idea how to do it. So I'm just going to put this thing for now. We're going to shrink this down as best I can. Because I think it, yeah, dang, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just have it up on the other screen. And y'all will have to believe me when I say that the time's up. Hopefully it'll make a noise. Maybe one day I'll get good enough to where I can put it on the screen for you guys too. But yeah, so we've got a 15-minute timer, and then we have to make a different... wrong one. We have to go to a different mod. I'm also going to go a mixture of heavy armor and light armor. Let's see. We want to go creation. We're going to a greatsword. Craft that. Let's see. Because we gotta craft 10 things, so we might as well. That's 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. And then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go creation. And we're going to make the last 3 as medium. So that's going to put us up to 8. And then I don't think there's a jewel crafting station here, which is kind of a bummer. We will go... Yeah, I'll make a shield. That's 9. Just for giggles. And then we'll also make a mace, because why not? Alright, so that's all 10. Let's equip what we can. And again, we can only equip what we crafted. Alright, so that's heavy, medium, heavy, medium, medium, heavy, heavy. Okay. And then our two-handed weapon. Alright. At least we got the crafting one right at the beginning, because that way we're not having to stop what we're doing, run to town, because I wouldn't have been able to start the timer until we could have started crafting, so... Since we can't fast travel. Or, well, we can currently fast travel, which is fine. And then we need to add skills to our bar. So we're going to go skills... I'm going to put 1 here for Flame Skull. We're going to put 1 into Bone Tyrant. We're going to put 1 into Living Death. And then as soon as we get the skill bar for two-handed weapon, we'll put points into... Oh, I just realized. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, I need to change some settings real fast. Hold on. Gameplay. Yeah, just go automatic. That's fine. Yeah, gameplay. It's all the way at the bottom then. Whee, right? That's it, yeah. Combat. On. Custom colors. On. Auto loot. On. Auto loot. Stolen stuff. Off. Prevent. On. Okay, and then we go down to combat, and I go always show, on, always show, numbers, just make that one automatic. Ultimate numbers on, appear anonymously, I don't care about that. And then I want always show, and then everything on. There we go. Alright, Heavy's armor up, and we should have gotten two-handed skill. There we go. We can grab Uppercut, not that we really need it, but it gives us a way to start leveling two-handed quickly. There we go. We want to do as much as we can because we don't have a whole lot of time. Oop, there we go. I don't know why it didn't shoot that one by itself, but...
Hey.
Alright, claim rewards. Ooh, we didn't talk to him. Or we have to let him out. So, yeah.
I owe you for this. Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Started, innocent scoundrel. Usually I would play a Necromancer, like if I was getting to pick the build, I typically play them as casters or healers. Just because of the amount of flexibility they have as a Magicka user or as a healer. But I can tell you this though, as a tank, they are amazing. They are probably the best class in the game when it comes to its diversity of what it can do. I'm on fire again. And then I get rid of it. All right. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
This way.
Luckily, our first challenge was not too difficult. Some of the other games we'll be playing today, when the roulette lands on them, their challenges are going to be pretty darn difficult. I love how detailed the game looks now. When I first started playing this, like, it was not as detailed. I mean, yeah, I was on a laptop that didn't really have the greatest graphics for this, but the fact that I'm now playing on a PC that's built for games like this is great. Whoa. There we go. All right, bam. Okay. But yeah, for today, all of the challenges that we'll be doing will result in a new character being created for each game. I'll do my best not to use... I mean, like, obviously for the crafting off the rip, I had to use materials I had already gathered for this game, but... for the most part, I'll try not to do stuff that requires me to use things from previous characters. Alright. Out of mana. There we go. That quest is done.
Restore everything on the upper level.
Why is... I'm so confused. Did they already launch the thing where you could come in and get other classes once you hit 60? Is that a thing already? I know I was reading a deal that on... Here on ESO... They're going to add or have added, I'm not 1,000% sure, I'm going to have to go look it up, to where you can level up once you've maxed out your current class. So like if we max out Necromancer, we'll be able to go and max out other classes to get class skills from those trees. Which increases build diversity a lot. Which is crazy. Alright. Okay.
Be careful, good looking.
Now, there is a specific skill with the two-handed weapon line that I want to get. And the reason I want to get it is because it allows us to get a shield, which will be great for if we get into dungeons before we have to swap games. Oh, well, there was that timer. Alright. Okay, so let's get somewhere safe, and then we're going to pop our next challenge. There we go. Okay, we're just going to get right up here, because there won't be anybody trying to attack us. And then let's pull up here. Let's spin. Well, that's fun. So, we've been heading towards tanking, so we roll that over into DPS. So, how entertaining. Alright. Let's close that one out. So, if that's the case, then we go inventory. No, we could just stay the same as we are, because we haven't really gotten too invested in skills. So, we're good there. This is still going to end up being primarily a hybrid-esque type build, so
What will you do with your car?
let's
He's
see.
alive, Evan.
Haven't seen him, homie. Then we run over here. This gives us another... Let's grab some jute while we're over here. And then I forgot to start the timer. So we got 15 minutes. And then we have to do another challenge.
This is for the last. Start by looking for.
Okay. Come run over here before stuff starts respawning. Oh, there is a guy already here. Oh. I'll grab the jute while we're standing there. There we go. All right.
Not spending another minute in this camp. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Now we're gonna go run back, turn this in, and head to the next quest. Okay.
Some for me.
So like you can see how much we're getting done before we even like we're 2 challenges in, right? So this is good. I like this. This actually gives us kind of like a benchmarker of like how fast can we go. And if there's if one of the games that we end up doing, you guys like way more than the other 2 that we have on the list, then don't hesitate. Let me know that that's what you guys you prefer. I just stick to that one, and we can add more challenges to that game. So, the 3 games that we are doing are Elder Scrolls Online, Palworld, and so Elder Scrolls Online, Palworld, and what was the other one I was doing? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I'm the one that set this up. Hold up. Oh, and Elden Ring Reborn. So if it's one of those 3 games, and you guys would rather see more of it, all you gotta do is let me know in the chat.
Here we go.
Okay.
Stay close.
There we go.
Did you see?
All right, level 5.
Come see me in Fort Kingdom.
I'm still gonna keep putting points into agility, or not agility, stamina. And the reason why I'm gonna do that is because it actually will benefit us, whether we're going heals, tank, or DPS when we get to the part where we can start doing dungeons. Ooh. There we go. I was like, dang. You give me the sky shard. Okay, we'll also read spell book, even though we don't need it. Okay. We're doing good by, like, time-wise. All the sprinting. Obviously, this is not a build I would really want to do, but we're doing good. So... Aramo!
It works! I knew it would, of course. Into the tunnel you go.
Oh.
Now to get that door open. At long last, the Sark. Come, we'll talk of our next move inside.
Oh well. I was gonna see while he was talking and we were waiting if we could get any higher than that, but didn't work out. Bruh. I can't tell what level that guy is. That is insane. But he's like absolutely booking it. Oh, 2905. Flame Skull can now be morphed. Come on. Death Scythe can now be morphed. There we go.
So, the schematics work here. I doubt these writings could prove crucial to understanding the schematics. My brother should be able to decipher these. Interesting.
Okay. This is the Steam side. I should have gone the other way. I'm not... Oh, I was about to say, I'm not sure why I'm not taking damage. That was crazy. I ran through all that and only took a little bit of damage? Okay. Daily endeavor completed.
I hear. I must get the schematics to my workshop.
Hey, hey you.
You! Hey, you! Hey there! Need any...
We'll go get this quest, because why not?
She's gone. I will never see her again.
I don't...
Unusual. Did I not pick up the quest? Am I that dumb? I swear I talked to the dude. No, I apparently did not get the quest.
He'll live, but he won't be sweet. I don't...
He's a Khajiit.
There we go. Now we have the quest for this. That.
Shamal must leave this evil place.
There we go.
Thank you. I'll try to make it back to Trelawney.
I'll try to make it back to. We got 2 minutes left on our challenge. Then we get a new one. I really hope we don't get the gathering one.
Here we are. You're safe.
Yes, I'm fine. Please, sit down.
Just for a
Rest.
minute. We need to get back to town. Safer there.
As soon as you're rested.
That was neatly done.
No sense running back to town.
Alright, level 6.
Safe here.
Fine. Stubborn fool.
Alright, so we could upgrade Flame Skull or grab Sacrificial Bones. We could grab Bone Armor or upgrade our Death Scythe. We have Render Flesh or Expunge now. Under Two-Handed, we could get Critical Charge. Cleave was the one that I was talking about. This can be a DPS skill or a tank skill, depending on how you want to use it. That's why I like two-handed weapons. Orcs definitely get more stamina because they're designed to be tanks to begin with. So that's why like heavy armor is good, medium armor is good, regardless of which direction I end up going. For Death Scythe, you have Ruinous Scythe, converts to a stamina ability and deals bleed damage, which is yay. Applying Hemorrhage status effect, enemies hit are set off balance. Or you have Hungry, gives a heal over time and reduces the cost of the ability as the ability ranks up. So it'll start off costing like 3240 and drop down to like 2800. It's not that big of a difference, but it does get a little bit cheaper. Bone Armor gives us... Oop. There is our timer. Okay, which means it is time to roll another challenge. Alright, I think I'm going to remove it this time. That's the second one we've got. And then I'm going to change the timer to 20 minutes. Just to keep it a little bit longer. So we were DPS. Now it wants us to be heals. So let's go to inventory. Main hand. Do we have a restoration staff? We do. So now we can level restoration staff and put a heal on our bar. Okay. And we're coming up to our first hour. Like I said, we're going to do each game for probably 2 hours, maybe 3 hours each, just depending on how well you guys like it. And then we'll go from there. Is this the Dwarven part? Yeah. I never do that quest. It's a bottle. It's called the message in a bottle. And what it wants you to do is go all around the island, getting all the points of interest on the island. And it's a really lame, dumb quest. Gained restoration, skills, resto staff. We'll grab grand healing. There we go. So now we actually have a heal spell. This puts a circle on the ground, which gives continual healing to anybody that's in it.
Remember, you can take clothes from hampers or off dead sea drakes.
That was weird. I didn't have to walk through here to do that. Somehow when I was grabbing the sky shard, it pulled it like I had done that. Alright, there we go.
These sea drakes give pirates a bad name. Kill every last one of them you see.
Oh yeah.
Stay away from Helene. She's a monster.
Stay away from Elaine. She's a monster. She is the most vile of vile can be. Do, 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 do. We're just here to rescue you. There we go.
Advice. Don't let them capture
Meet Larissa. There we go. Chest. Get a whole bunch of stuff doing that. Yeah. I really want to get the Arcanist. When they built that class, when it first came out, it was so overpowered, it was ridiculous.
Are we visiting home?
Okay. That beam right there is probably their strongest freaking skill. You get it up with 3 beams, so like you use one attack and it goes and gives you your stacks. And then as soon as you have your 3 stacks, you use the beam so it does more damage. There's a version of the beam that gives you a shield, one that allows you to move it around. Like it's crazy.
Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind.
Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind. She makes sure we're all taken care of. 'Cause she's done right by us, we do right by her.
Did you poison me? Are you feeling okay? Got you like a stuck pig. Cut your eyes out. Roast you. Like you did my crew. It won't happen again. She fell down. Oh, it's yarn.
Yeah. Alright. Now we get to run and jump off. Run, jump. Swimmies. If you're Argonian, this is so much faster. Who would have thought putting lizards in water would make them swim faster? Honestly, I think if Argonians get better swim speed, I think the Khajiit should have better land speed. Just saying. Because they are cat people. It just makes sense. Alright, we're going to be picking up the last of a couple quests. That was the end of that quest line there. This will be the end of this quest line here. And then we also get to go turn in for 2 quests in town. One where we got to go talk to Jakarn or whatever. Water looks real refreshing, man. Just want to go swimming in it. There's another message in a bottle nonsense. Oh, somebody made the doggy bark. Alright.
I believe this will
Okay.
One never knows what's going to happen when working on grammar devices.
Come on. Come on. Do your thing.
Now throw the lever, and we will see what happens.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
I'm amazed at work.
Here's level 7. I really hope before level 10 we can get a another spec change back to tank. Otherwise, doing dungeons is going to be a little rough when we only have one heal.
I've lost everything.
But we got to come over here and turn in 2 more quests. Grand healing can now be morphed.
I don't really believe.
Here's level 8. Grave Lord increased to 9.
This is taking me. Good to see you back in one piece.
The Privateer's base has been unlocked in the main town of Malachi, or wherever the heck I am. Oh,
You are guilty of stealing. Now we'll.
yeah, I didn't mean to steal, Holmes.
Get your disguise.
The guards will try to arrest me now. It will cost 11 gold should a guard see me and want to collect.
Pay your bounty, or I will hurt you. I knew you'd cooperate.
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to steal in the first place, officer. By the way, fighting guards, not a good idea. Unless you're trying to see how survivable you are. In which case, awesome idea.
Oh yes.
Alright. Inventory. Appearance. No, we want servants. There we go. We also have to be careful as a necromancer. Any of our summon skills are considered illegal acts. And so you pop axe, you summon a skeleton or one of the spirit menders, or there's several other skills that if you accidentally use, it is considered illegal. So you got to be careful. Up. All right. Head to the docks. All right, 1 hour down. 1 hour. We got 1 more hour, give or take, for more ESO content before we roll to see what the next game will be. Jump. Ooh, we got 5 more minutes as being a healer. Maybe.
The king is pleased.
Here you are, Palworld. The shipping lines that show versus the province of the king's decrees.
There we are. Headed off to the second island. Ugh. We can take off this ghetto outfit now, though. Inventory, appearance.
On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
We'll eat that. No, I don't care to do any of that stuff. At least with this is giving us the trainee set, which is max health, max magicka right now.
Finally, home to that nigga.
Go ahead and equip
My clan.
that. We'll equip that just because it's slightly better. Shoulders, we don't have anything new. That's better. And we're wearing medium. Meh. Let's grab that because that's part of the trainee set, which gives us more stamina plus more XP. Health. Health.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Then we leave. When my crew head into, they aren't food.
There we go.
Have mercy. Keep your weapon sheathed.
Two and a half minutes left on our current challenge before we have to swap to a new one.
It's an alien.
There is a quest. I sometimes don't do it, sometimes I do. There is a quest. We'll go ahead and pick it up just because. Right back here where the stables are, there's a lady that wants us to do a thing about forcing her daughter into servitude. I don't like doing this. This is no good. So I have to run this way, talk to girl, then talk to girls' friends or parents or whatever.
How about a calling to
Wait, this is not where I want to be.
You chose to deal with the god. Greetings. I'll be your back.
Yeah, there's my 11 gold. Shut up. Keep accidentally stealing stuff. Hups. There's that. 20 seconds, guys. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next. All right, so we've got the Gatherer's Quest. So we can remove that one. So for the next, let me. For the next 15 minutes, all we can do is gather materials. I was gonna do it as a certain number of materials, but I figure just doing it a timed thing will be easier because I'm not gonna have a way to properly track how much material I'm picking up. If we can find material, geez. I wouldn't even mind seeing a fishing hole. That's why I'm going to run down here. There's a fishing hole right there. Oh, somebody's already fishing. There we go. Which one was this? This is a saltwater. Oh. That watering hole's finished. Or fishing hole, rather. Oh, look. There's an enchant and another fishing hole. Hello. Like the rune. There we go. Fishing! Ooh, got a long fin. A fish. The fish. Ba, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba. Come on. There we go. Another fish. Once this watering hole goes away, we'll go look for like some wooden plants. Because there's not a whole lot I can do with the fish unless I want to cook. And cooking's good because it actually does have, there's a lot of patterns later on at higher level cooking that give you a ton of really good stuff. Max magicka, max health, max stamina with recoveries. I mean, it's crazy. Like, the amount of stuff you can get from it is really good. So, it is definitely worth... Oh, that just gave us a minnow. It's definitely worth doing the professions, but be mindful of which professions you really, really need for a character, unless you're trying to go with a master crafter. And I say that, oh, look at that. We got the Eltheric grouper for our last fish, which is a rare trophy, so we can sell it if need be. But yeah, so as far as professions go, make sure you know what professions you really want to do. I'm also going to say that because that quest is done, we can switch back over to our tank build. Instead of trying to be healing now. There we go. For example, like, if I was to build this guy out and I wanted it to be the perfect build, right? What I would end up doing for this is, professions-wise, alchemy is a must. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to have alchemy up. Food. Doing the provisioning or cooking skill line, whatever you want to call it. Those are the two biggest things that you have to have. Alchemy, so that you can get potions that last longer and are more powerful. And then food, so that food buffs last much longer. Only reason why I'm taking out wolves, number one, is because they do have a chance of dropping their hide, which is a craftable material. But typically around here you will find other stuff like pewter seams, wood, copper seams, copper nodes, all that fun stuff. Still got 8 minutes left on just gathering. That's insane. Okay. I did invite our friend Devin onto this challenge today as well when he's got time. I told him what games I was doing and the fact that they will be random challenges throughout the video. So if he wants to come along for that journey, he is more than welcome. Oh, there's some blue gross, or bug loss, rather. Hmm. I'm headed back to the main town because that's where our quests kind of start. We haven't picked up all the quests yet. So I'm wanting to stay around the main town area while we collect all of our resources. Hmm. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we can pick this up. And come over here and pick this up. Yeah, buddy. Fire camels, go bye-bye. Oh, 3.5 more minutes of crafting. That's a long time for picking up crafting materials, guys. Super long time. Hmm. Be nice if there was more fishing holes around here. I actually like fishing. Like, in game, it can be a little annoying sometimes. Like, if you have to go fishing for stuff, it gets pretty boring pretty quick. But then sometimes, like, look how beautiful the water looks, right? Like, is it 1,000% detailed? No. But it looks dope. And that is all that matters. Okay. Less than a minute. I'm just going to run back to town. We've actually collected quite a bit while we were here. Here's some more maple. Oh, and there's a fish thing over there. So we can grab the rest of these, or we can fish for the last 45 seconds. And then we may be able to do it 2 times. Just because of how long it takes for the bobbers sometimes. Maybe once. We'll throw it in, but the timer is definitely going to go off. We'll do it one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll do one more fish just to take up that little bit of time we paused on. There we go. Got another the fish. Okay. So let's roll for the next one. Remove all armor for the next 15 minutes. How great. Alright. So just so you guys can see, I've already started the 15-minute timer. Take that off. And just so that we don't get in trouble, let's go collections, appearance, costumes, and we're just going to grab that. So we have no armor on. We just have our cosmetic for the next 15 minutes. We get to keep our weapon, which is great. So let's go finish some quests.
Thank you.
Level 9. Yeah, there we go. So I want to go, not there. I want to go inventory. I want to go main weapon. And we want to do Prophet's Greatsword. It looks ugly. Okay. There should be a quest up here somewhere, I thought. Yeah, there we go. This lady here.
What?
She wants us to do stuff. Learn the Bloodthorn plot. Okay.
You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Guardian.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Palworld site. The scroll's ritual should enable you to succeed where the others fail.
I will not fail you, mistress.
Reach the Aliad site. Yeah. Got me some more ore. Alright, and more ghosts over here.
Read the scroll. Ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm. Should you succeed, I will follow. In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm. Failure again. Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here. Let me guess. You want into the Bloodthorn secret lair. I unburden their secret principles.
Run! Magula.
I meet you at lunch.
She wants us to do 3 sites of far sight.
I know what you're planning, Your Grace.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears are set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry. This is the only way.
No, please.
Well, seems like the plot thickens. Alright, we got 30 minutes left. So the next, whatever the next challenge is, we'll do it for the remaining time on this game.
I'm gonna rob this place clean. Later. We could always ask them to leave the island.
Here we go, jeez. I feel like I was running forever on that.
Success! Can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin.
The next part of our mission can begin.
The dangers are...
Okay. Oh. Yep. We want to go this way. Get to the next place. Gotta make sure we go this way. Gotta get to the next place. Here we go. The Western Shrine. And there we go. Got some more ore.
Barnick is a troll.
Fussing over me. Get back.
Time to challenge people.
Yeah, my dad.
You ready for a duel?
Come to try my mom. So, my daggers.
Are you ready for a duel? Okay, now we get to turn that in.
No need.
There we go.
Hold it. This was a break.
We are wanting to get the sky shot first. Okay. And then come down here so we can get this quest going.
Wow, what have we here?
What the? That was a loud effect. I don't know what that was. Oh. Did they finally fix it? Yeah, it looks like they finally fixed it. You used to be able to do only 2 of those because you would spam click the motes that they would spawn. What the? But you would hit these emotes and you would get like 2 of them per emote. It was crazy.
Quickly, meet me at my...
So it looks like they finally fixed that glitch.
In life, I was a priestess of Arcane.
In life, I was a priestess of RK. Bully for you, homie. You know, I think just because we still can't get Cleave yet, which is the one that I want, but we're going to, for the scythe, we're going to go ahead and do this one. Living Death, we don't really need anything there. Sacrificial Bones. Summon a skeleton from the ground for 2.5 seconds. This kind of leaps to you, sacrificing And with enhancing your necromantic energy, increasing your damage done with class abilities and damage over time. Creates a corpse on death if you are in combat. So that doesn't do what it used to do. Sacrificial Bones used to summon a skeleton that would launch itself at the enemy. Now it buffs us. That's different. Like you hit it. But yeah, it comes to me to buff us for 7 seconds. We get better damaging, I guess. It's weird. We got 23 seconds. Hopefully we can beat this guy in like 15.
It is done. Meet me at the west end of the graveyard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is going to be the last challenge for this game. And it wants us to do another crafting marathon. So all that means is now we can put our armor back on and we get to go craft more gear. So we're going to go head to town. We can always run back over here and get it, so I'm not worried about it. Excusez-moi. Okay. Oop. So, if I remember correctly, there is crafting stations. That's woodworking. You are the bank. That's enchanting. This is alchemy. That is the outfit station. Really? Just woodworking. Is it seriously the only professions they have here? Enchanter, woodworker, carpenter, chef. Another outfit station. Grocer, tailor, This is guild traders. So it looks like it's down closer by the boats. I also didn't realize that there was a house you could get here. Wow, that's still not crafting. This is literally just,
Please, I was once like you.
I don't know where this takes me. I'm just going to preview the house, but we're going to have to teleport to a different town. Seavale Spire. It's a house. Okay. This house is currently not for sale. Oh, wow. Nordic players, so it's already got some furnishings. This place is huge. Could do bedrooms in those two wings. You got this giant room. I don't know, man. This place is huge. I bet that other hallway is the exact same. But then you can come out here. There's a force field keeping you from being able to be in the water there. We're inside a giant bubble, is what's going on. Look at all this coral that's just incorporated into this house. This place is ginormous. It is absolutely insane. Well, I can tell you this, by the time we get to town and we can craft, it's going to be the end of the stream anyway, so that's why I was kind of just wanting to explore this house. If it had been a tiny house, we still would have gone and done the crafting, but wow. Crazy. So this house is 100% underwater. How dope is that? Look at that brazier way up there. Alright. Then this should be the way out. Right? Waygate to the surface. Yeah. It's all down there. That's so dope. I have to say, one thing I really like that ESO did was these player homes. Arguably one of the best things they ever did for the game, because it gives you a sense of belonging. And the fact that you can get, you can get free houses just by doing the housing intro quest line, where you do one little quest for a chick in a major city, and you get one of the inns, right? Like, I have this one, the Rosie Lion, you get for free. So, I mean, there's so much that you can get in this game. It's great. And then the fact that their new little monthly or whatever you want to call it, quests that you can do. These golden pursuits. Like, I got a house on this one, Grand Gallery of Tamriel. It's a really good house. I don't think it's a good one if you're trying to make it a player home or even a guild base at that point, just because of how it is. It's poorly designed in my opinion. It's massive, super massive. You could probably figure out a way to do it as a guild house, but it's just got too much stuff
Here for crafting sessions.
around it. Crafting benches are up this way. So we've got 15 minutes before we hit the 2-hour mark. And then we are going to go ahead and swap games. But we'll spend a little bit of time just crafting new gear for us, a creation. Actually, first thing we want to do is deconstruct everything. Not going to deconstruct any of those. That I can. That I can. And that we can. Alright, so creation. Again, we're just going to do the last 3. So the pants. Level 14. We're not that high. We're level 9, right? Yeah. Okay, make all level 8 stuff. Then we come over here. And we want to go creation. Good, still level 8. So we're going to go chest. Sabaton. Gauntlets. Helmet. Let's go ahead and equip all that real quick because I forgot to break down the other stuff. Okay. Then we want to deconstruct. And then we actually go in here and deconstruct all of the weapons we've been picking up. And then we want to go creation. Let's go with a maul. I like the swords, man. Okay. And that ends the crafting that we needed to do, which means we can also go in here into collections, appearance, costumes, and take this off. So there we go. That's what our girl looks like now. Doesn't look too terrible, honestly.
What is it?
But, yep. So then we could teleport back here, because that's where our quests are in case we ever come back to this character. But it is definitely time to roll for a new game. Alright, so let us exit. And there we go. Okay. Then we want to pop up here. Go here. So it's either going to be Elden Ring or it's going to be Palworld for the next one. Which one do we get? Palworld. So we can take that one down. There we go. Palworld. So the challenges that we have for Palworld is these are going to be, most of these are going to be permanent ones. There's only 2 that only last for 30 minutes, right? Like the cave run with no armor, that's just a single cave run that we got to do with absolutely no armor on. We have release strongest pal. Anytime that one pops up, we have to do it. Can only use single pal type, fire, water, or lightning. Like, you know. In fact, let's do another wheel. What's it called? Here, let's do this. Copy. Paste. Okay. And then we can delete this one. And then let's just say water. We have fire. We have electric. What else do we got? What? Dark. Ice. Ground. Nah, that's all I can think of. If we find more, we can add it to the list. But that's only if we get that one. And anytime that rolls, we have to completely redo all of our pals. So let's get Palworld pulled up here. And it's going to be a whole new world. Ooh. Oh, and in case I didn't say it, we'll be playing it on hardcore mode too. So we're going to go start a game, new world. Random. YouTube. Challenge. And then we're going to say multiplayer is on, just in case Devin is able to join us. Crossplay, yes. Difficulty, we're going to go to custom settings. Want to boost the XP rate just so that we're not struggling at a certain point, because like once you get to like level 30-ish, it starts to get really, really low. I'm going to leave everything the exact same here until we get down to here. If we do get eggs, I'd like to be able to do them for us right there. All that can stay. Drop all items, absolutely, because randomized by region, completely random. I think I'm going to do the completely random. Why not? Random mode will make Wild Pals levels completely random. I want that off. I want them to be, you know, where they need to be. Enable fast travel. Hardcore mode. Permanent loss of progress upon permanent player death. Cannot be changed once the game started. Got it. Hardcore mode. Pals who die will be permanently lost. Cannot change. On. All PAL genetic data to be saved to the global PAL box and reconstruction from the global box. I don't use those, but that's fine. If we die, obviously we're going to drop all of our stuff, so that part doesn't matter. Same thing with number of guilds, doesn't matter. I will bump this up to 20 for our base. Maximum number of bases. I could make it a total of 10 if I really wanted to. 4 is plenty. But there we go. Hit OK. We're going to hit OK again. Yes. And then once we create our character, that is when I will roll for the first challenge of this part of the run. Sure. Confirm. Presets. We'll go this one. Start game. Okay. While that loads up, we're going to come over here to our roulette. If it will let me. There we go. Let's see what we get. Alright, so it looks like we got a freebie for this one. Let's change that to... let's just go to subdued applause. I don't need it to be animated. Alright, there we go. Boom. Okay. This guy will give us some stuff. Whoo, look at that. Already getting some craziness going. Oh, I gotta start the timer. Hold on. We got 15 minutes before we gotta do... Oh, snap. Okay. Options, graphics... borderless. That way I can... Why won't it let me swap? Oh my gosh. Okay, well I'll have to do it this way then. Hold on. I'll have to put it on my phone. We need a timer. We want a timer. And we need it set for 15 minutes. Start. Okay. Look at that. Got a Rayhound off the rip. 2 of them actually. There we go. Alright, hopefully we catch him. Oh, and it's a workaholic? Nice. Love it. What we want to do is pick up enough materials that I can make a bench, go mine for some Paldeum fragments real fast, and then go out and just start capturing stuff. We will need to get a campfire and that kind of stuff set up pretty quick too, because since we won't have access to the roly-poly guys, what are they called? The sheep dudes. I can't think of their names right now. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're going this way. And please don't be solid ground. Thank you. That could have ended a run. So we've got 1 electric type, which is good in case we get that. We're going to build our thing right here. I think I have enough stone, because I've got some fire types over there. Man, when they said it was random, look, there's a Bushi over there. Okay. So we want to build. We need a primitive workbench. We're going to put it right here. Oop. Put it right here. Okay, let's go into here. We're going to go technology. Statue of Power, logging site, stone pit, and bat's useless compared to the spear because the spear does less damage, but it has better reach. Okay, so go here. First things first, we want to grab this. Then go back into here. Let's make as many of these as we can, so we can make 2. That should be plenty for right this second. Okay, there's a Bushido. Stuff keeps falling from the sky, which is fun. Oop, nope. It was this one. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, so much for that. Oh, and I didn't capture that? Oh, jeez. And of course you killed that. Go, Rayhound. Alright, so we got the Bushi. We're slowly regenerating health right now, which is good. Oh, that's a level 7. I don't know if our Rayhound's going to be good enough for that. But let's... What am I missing? Stone? Alright, he took him... Ow. Recall. There we go. Jeez. This is rough, man. Okay. Oh, that's what I was wanting up there. That's a fire type and a super powerful one too. Shoot, level 4. That's a level 11 Bushi. See what you can do. Oh, dang. Couldn't get it. It's fine. Okay, got a critical on that one. Come on. Shoot, and that's a Houndoom. Now I've pissed it off. This might be the end of this attempt. Good, okay. Alright. Crusher's fine. We're gonna make this, because when it becomes nighttime, we're definitely gonna need it. And what do I need for my spear? We need more wood. So we need more wood and stone, so I can make the spear and the axe. And we need to eat. And see, we already lost one pal already. Like, this is where we have to be super careful, because we can lose pals really fast. Okay. We need wood. Wood. That guy over there looks super green for the white one. You know what I mean? There's a Mao. Let's grab this, because it'll make gathering wood faster. And like, this is actually a pretty good spot to start when it comes to like a starting base, because you get all this lumber, you've got stone, you've got that iron ore over there, and at a certain point you won't ever have to move from this location if you did want to. This is not where I'm building our base if we get to that point in here. But so far this is turning out to be a little bit of a struggle. We want to make the spear. We do have some really good pals, though, to start off the rip. That's great. Love it. What level are you? You're a level 1? Bruh. Hold up. Oop. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's go make a couple more pal spheres. Let's go get the big dragon right off the rip like that. Killimaris are dumb. Don't get the... Like, don't waste time trying to get a Killimari. Unless you absolutely have to. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Where'd he go? No! Thank God. There he is. Come back here. More berries. Oh, and then one of the electric guys too over here. And Alright. Restart. We'll grab our next challenge here in a second. Though I don't even know if we can even do the challenges, because I can't swap out of this version. Where'd the electric boy go? There he is. He's level 2. Nice. What level are you? Especially since you're about to try and fight me. Nope, only 14% to grab him. And he's level 1. There we go, hit him. Let's see, can I throw you out? Can you do some damage to that thing? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Crap. Dang it. I kept hitting the wrong freaking... Ugh. I kept hitting... No, stop. I kept hitting the wrong stupid button. Level 3 Blaze Howl. No, no, no. I keep meaning to throw pal spheres, but end up pulling out my other pals, which is not what I want to do. Ooh. Incinerams. There's 2 of them. Let's throw him out. I know I'm going to need him. Then I want to bring him in. And then throw a pal sphere. Okay. We need to start heading to where I want to build a base. It's going to be hard to get to because you have to run all that way. So what I'll probably do, let's see, that's a Crowlink's Terra, another Terra. Go fluffy sheet. The boss is it's got to be a hyper aggressive pal too. We're going around. I love the fact that this stuff is like this. And the reason why I like it random like this is because we're getting higher level pals that you normally don't have access to. It does make it harder when you're trying to, like, for example, we need to make gear, right? So I don't freeze. But I can sit here and have this out and I won't freeze. Oh. How about we try and capture him? Oh, that one was a mass... Like, that was a good one. Ooh. Yeah. You're level 15. I don't really want to use you. They're all level 15s. Okay. Oh, dang. Oh, it's because... I forgot. Alright, we have unused stat points here. I want to put them all into this for now. There we go. That's fine. I don't care about that yet. We need to... Oop, that was not what I wanted, and now I can't capture anything. Which is fine. Oop, there's a sphere that we can grab. Be on the safe side. Oh no, okay, I need to bring you back. Level 6, level 6. Nope. Dang it. I don't want him to kill it though. Come on. Dang. Alright, return to title. We'll have to restart it. Dang it. Start game. We had gotten to... Alright, delete. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, seeing as it doesn't look like anybody's watching the stream, I guess I'll just call it, because we've been going for 2.5 hours. And it doesn't look like anybody was interested, though it is the summertime, so, you know, we'll see. I'll stream later tonight when Devin can get on, and we'll see what we decide to do there, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.